We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go from the Steel City. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The bootleg. He'll look to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that hole with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air once more on second down. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. Pickup of 46 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly, and
he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football, so I think...
And look at this! The extra point is blocked.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the ground. Here's Keaton Mitchell. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Another run here with Mitchell. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The big veteran, Cameron Hayward. He gets in for an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. More to return. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And get this to about the 36-yard line. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Bill looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. Cowboy 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
He'll look to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
So after being unable to pick up the first down on third down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter four-down territory. And I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson up top again. He's got it about the 8, and he will score! Zay Flowers, touchdown Ravens. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? 70. 19, Charger, not ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
19, Lions.
7-yard line.
79, Broncos.
He'll drop the throw. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Third and a yard. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First and 10.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Not saying nice, liking it.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. A gain of 57 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Back to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. loose. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Jackson now to throw on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Jackson now on second down. That one underneath to Mitchell. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Flush to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket.
And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down.
Jackson sack. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Second and 10. Again to Mitchell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Jackson. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Let's go. Street.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. So backed up after the sack. And now it's 3rd and long. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready up. Let's go now. Bronco, trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler, 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
10, 70, 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go!
Again, working deep downfield. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. His 4th TD grab of the season. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will open up a 6-point lead.
Steelers 20, Ravens 14.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson.
T.J. Watt there on the tackle. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready, set. 19 Lions. Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4. Back near his goal line, Jackson. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 37 yards.
First down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He runs with it.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
First down. 2 yards on the play. And the Raven.
Here's first and 10. Pistol formation with Jackson. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. A run here with Mitchell. And he'll go forward for about a yard with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. The Ravens use their first timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Third and 9. Now, Jackson. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down, Jackson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Dragon 60. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Jackson out of the pistol. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
A gain there of 15. Good for a Raven 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball?
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. Let go.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
PK on the stop. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. at the 22-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Ready? 19, 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. I had defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 9 yards to
And they
go.
got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
18, Pioneer.
Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 41-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
We changed it.
Back to throw, Jackson. Headed left, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Derek Harmon in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing Jackson. And they would continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Derek Harmon. He's in for the sack. And it will lead to 4th and very long. On the return, it's Moore. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Like it. Ready?
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Third, ready?
Another run here with Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
18 Cardinal, 19 Lion. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Go! Cowboy 8.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on.
They'll look to throw. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
Check, hurt.
A run here with Johnson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end. Fire move. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will go up by 7.
Steelers 35, Ravens 28. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Dejounte Wester now to return it. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Real quick.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll go to right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And that's going to be enough for a first down, taking this to the 34.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Jackson now. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. That one incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Here's Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Step 70 Timberwolves! Dragon 60! Go!
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll swing this out to Johnson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Okay,
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
17 yards.
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
here we go. Shot. Ready.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he searches for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
Now, 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on.
He'll drop to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. Picked up by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
First and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line.
In the pistol, Jackson ready. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson exiting the pocket right. Running out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here is 2nd and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught! And he's going to go all the way! How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Steelers first down.
2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Pioneer.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a 2-point conversion.
Steelers
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They get the victory away from home in the division. This was so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Come on, set! Huh, huh. Let's go now. Ready? Down! Huh, huh. Here we go, here we go. Ready? Set! Let go! Ready, ready, go! Ready! Set! Set! Ready! Ready, ready! Set it! Huh. Let's go! Ready? Here we go! Strike! Come on! Ready? Let's go now! Down! Let's go! Here we go! Here we go! Go! Set! Ready, ready! Ready, ready! Ready! Set! Ready! Ready! Set it! Let's go! Ready! Here we go! Shot! Let's go! Come on! Let's go! Let's go now! go. Set. Ready. Ready. Ready! Ready! Set! Let go! Set! Ready! Go! Set it! Set it! Let's go! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Set up! Here we go, shot! 19, try! Come on, set! Cougar 19, hut, go! Let's go now! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Here we go! Here we go! Cowboy 80! Go! Down! 60 Eagle! Huh.